Hello and welcome to Entpgathering Science and Spirituality meeting. My name is Brandon Curtis and this is a level up reading for the sign of Cancer, all placements. The first channeled song is Poker Face by Lady Gaga. So, Cancer, welcome. If it's the first time here at my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. This channel is dedicated to various typology systems that I am bringing together so that you, and whether you come to me through astrology and tarot or the MBTI community, or if you're neurodivergent and test on the autism scale, if you're a member of the so-called Enneagram of personality, or even human design, this is a place where I'm going to put them all together and explain cognitive functions theory and numerology, i.e. the Enneagram, and show how all of these seemingly disparate personality typology systems are all based on your astrology. Where the planets were in our solar system in relation to the Earth and the place on this planet, and the time and the date you were born. So without further ado, and baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. Cancer, fourth house ruler, and the moon. I was born on Monday, and my moon is in the sign of Taurus. I'll get him hot, show him what I've got. Can't read mine. No, he can't read my poker face. You know, Cancer, you are very empathic, right? With all that moon energy, Mother Moon. And you can be, if things are going rough, if the planets are aligned, or you're going through a certain transit, you can be very emotional. This is because you absorb a lot of energy around you, and you may not know that. So I think the advice here from the channeled song is, I'm hearing that you're gaining control of your emotions, and you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve as much as you once did. I think that's a good thing. All right, let's see what's going on in your energy to start off, and then we'll look at the challenge, of course, and finish out with a 10-card read. Wow, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the planet Jupiter. I'm using the Enigma Tarot, which is comprised of sketches made by Leonardo da Vinci, who's one of my spirit guides. He was an Aries sun, and he was an ENTP. Here, he seems to be gazing back at his younger self. Yeah, in this time card. This is my card of being, Jupiter energy, ninth house energy. It's about, ninth house is about the higher mind. It's ruled by Sagittarius. Learning, philosophy, higher arts, the written word. And here in the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting two messages. One, that divine timing is at play in your life right now. Divine timing is allowing the transits, allowing energies to play out in your life without touching, I want to hear, touching or trying to manipulate the events that are occurring all around you. That's the first message. The second message is, this is the karmic wheel. And we'll find out whether it's spinning or turning in a direction that's good for you, or you're currently in a place where you are actively working off karma, which is a good thing. You know, if we're spinning in the opposite direction on the karmic wheel, life can feel, especially for you, Cancer, out of control. But if we allow the energies to spin and play out without jumping in and trying to change anything, the karma gets worked out. It's when we jump in and try to change something, if we feel that it's not spinning in the right direction, that's when we increase our karma. We'll have more karma to pay because we have played God in a way. All right, so the challenge to this energy is the Queen of Pentacles, or here in this deck, the Lady of Earth. She's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that gaze. So, for some of you, this is a financial spinning of the Wheel of Fortune. You need not be a woman to receive this message, because here at Entpgathering, if there's one thing that you'll hear repeated over and over, is that we each contain a masculine and feminine energy within us. And it is incumbent upon us in this incarnation, in this lifetime, to marry those two energies and understand them. That is not to say that we try to create a 50-50 balance. Siri was listening to me for the past, I don't know how, minute. We're listening to Wings and Little Mix. Don't matter if I fall from the sky, these wings are made to fly. And we don't let nobody bring us down. No matter what you say, it won't hurt me. Don't matter if I fall from the sky, these wings are made to fly. I'm feeling, let me finish my thought. So it's not necessary to achieve and then live in a 50-50 balance of your masculine and feminine. No, it's about first just recognizing, if you're female, that you have a masculine side. And then ask yourself and suss out, how is this masculine energy, how am I using it in my everyday life? And vice versa. If you're male, you really need to tap into your feminine side to become more vulnerable with people, with yourself, and tap into that nurturing, healing Queen of Pentacles energy, because it is going to bring abundance to your life. How will these energies play out for my lovely Cancer? Wow, a cycle ending with the World card. You go from card 10 to the last card in the major arcana. This is Capricorn energy. This is your opposite sign, Cancer. So we've got some shadow energy here. And what I'm hearing is that you, Cancer, my dear, are very grounded right now. I think the karmic wheel is spinning in your favor. Well, we don't, yeah. Even when we receive good karma, it's like the universe shows us where the bad karma is being received and being and played out in your 3D existence, in your reality, in your world. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Typically, it's known to be that of Taurus. But yeah, take what resonates. Tarot is an intuitive exercise. So this is a major chapter ending But it's also, because it's your opposite sign, it's your shadow sign, Cancer, I foresee you being so grounded, so lovely in Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's the challenge of the Wheel of Fortune card, or time in this deck. I think you're learning great lessons on allowing karma to play out, allowing for transits and cycles. I mean, you are ruled by the moon. Do you live by moon cycles? Do you check them daily or weekly and know when the next full moon is coming up, or the new moon, or what phase it's in, whether it be waxing or waning gibbous? Do so. I'm a quad Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Saturn, and I just started maybe a year ago paying attention to my moon cycles, and the world that had opened up for me is well, it's life changing, and anymore I live by the cycles of our solar system and where the planets are and in what house. So, all right, I foresee for you, Cancer, abundance coming in, and a letting go of maybe karmic relationships. It could be a workplace, person, place, or thing. Take it as it resonates. In the distant past, Cool for the Summer by Demi Lovato is the next channeled song. Tell me what you want, what you like. It's okay. I'm a little curious too. Tell me if it's wrong, if it's right. I don't care. I can keep it secret, can you? Secrets, the moon, Cancer. Wow, you've got the Ace of Fire in the distance. So this was a new start in business, in passions, in, I wouldn't say emotions, because it's not, well, it's masculine fire. This also could be spiritual awakening. That's what I've heard. I'm going to go with that. And I just heard moving from the Ace of Cups. You, my dear Cancer, being a feminine sign, a cardinal water sign, are already on a journey of feeling your masculine fire energy. And at the same time, the challenge is for you to remain grounded in this new experience that the karmic wheel and that time will allow, divine timing, and what the world is bringing to you. You know, the 10th house, well, the world card is also the planet Saturn, which teaches us discipline and responsibility and gives us structure in our lives. So again, I see that for you. And with the Queen of Earth in your challenge position, maybe you struggled with that structure in your physical 3D environment. But in your distant past, there's been a fire. For some of you, it was an emotional, I'm picking up anger, frustration, wanting to bite. Or it could be cooling down said emotions. And you know that you need to keep yourself grounded, otherwise your emotions can get out of control. Okay, and it could be a sexual appetite that you have here with Cool for the Summer. It need not be of the same sex, or it could be, for some of you it is, this exploration of another feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates. You know, anymore, the idea that heteronormative or heteronormal activity in on this planet at this time is just kind of laughable. I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that everybody's on some sort of scale when it comes to their sexuality and with whom they are attracted. As two-spirited, I can certainly attest to that. The next channel song is Way Down by Mo. All the days, all of the nights, searching through my headlight, lights in the sky, and I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, cycle's ending with the World card. You are gonna be all right when karma plays out. And you got the Ace of Fire in the distant past. This is, new life. And again, I'm hearing new spiritual life. In the recent past, you've got the Fool energy, Aquarius energy. You've got 3 major arcanas and an ace. The Fool card is my card of faith. So you, my dear Cancer, are really flowing with these changes that are coming in. The Wheel of Fortune and the World card are presenting to you. That's the planet Jupiter and Saturn. Maybe they're conjunct in your chart. Or maybe they're in particular houses. Maybe it's your 2nd house, or your 6th house, or your 10th house. 2 and 6 houses are the personal houses. The 10th house is the first of the collective houses. This is where we, after we complete the cycle of our first 9 houses, we can step out into the public eye and are viewed here with the World card. What's coming up in Cancer's future? Ooh, we've got a King of Fire, a Lord of Fire. All right, okay. I'm getting 2 messages. This is a romantic interest of yours, Cancer. Here, there was, with the Ace of Fire, there was a spark when you met this individual. And the other message is, this is someone you're in contention with. Here opposite this Fool energy of Aquarius, air and fire are both masculine elements, and when combined, are really combustible. And I think that's why, the challenge of the Queen of Pentacles or Earth energy is here on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Certain people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, and to help us understand our own energy, our own emotions. And if you were in the recent past in air energy with this Fool, really following with faith, with a lightness of being, where this Wheel of Fortune and the World card are taking you, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Next channel song is Want You Back by Haim. Some things are long forgotten, some things were never said. We were on the endless road, but I had a wandering heart. I said we were opposite lovers. Yeah, this Aquarius energy and this King of Fire, when they come together, it can be absolutely combustible. Because the King of Fire here feeds on this knowledge of air energy. All right, let's find out where you are right now, Cancer. 10 of Wands, or 10 of Fire with burdens here in this deck. So I'm hearing this is Sagittarius energy, which is 9th house energy. I would say that this relationship needs earth energy and grounding. It needs feminine energy. And there are no cups out in this reading so far. It's all been fire and earth and air. And the challenge being earth. So yes, the message is, Cancer, ground yourself with this King of Fire. Ground yourself so that you can drop the burdens that this King of Fire is placing on you, Cancer, because he is, or the relationship is. This could be, you know, he don't look too pleasant, shall we say. He's a bit ornery. I think let's find out what is in your emotional space, what energy you're giving off, and what people are receiving. If you're in this 10 of Wands energy. 10 is a number of completion. So here with the Ace of Cups, if you've got 2 aces in this reading, Cancer, that's pretty awesome. This is new life. This is a fresh start, an emotional change within you, Cancer. And you're about to drop these burdens. 10 is a number of completion. So the message is, the advice is, in order to level up, drop these burdens, and what will come is this is also my card of the Holy Grail. It's you having gone in, or the universe really changing up your energy. You've been very, very patient, and you've been faithful to this process so far, Cancer. This is really beautiful and lovely. What anxiety is coming your way? If and when these energies play out, what anxiety do you have specifically in dropping these burdens? What fear do you think might happen? Piscean, more water. 8 of Cups, here with transport. You don't want to walk away. There's a fear of walking away. That's a very clear message. All right, so the results of this walking away, or dealing with this anxiety or fear of walking away, you're cardinal water, and 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups is Piscean. It's mutable water. So, and we have the Fool card looking right over at this transport card, 8 of Cups. And it's not in the, obviously this deck is comprised of sketches by Leonardo da Vinci, but see how it's very mechanical. It's very Saturnian, right? There's a lot of structure. There's cogs and wheels that turn. And the Fool is looking at this. Maybe you're wondering how you're going to walk away, or how will it play out. That's taking up too much space right now. It's causing too much anxiety. Trust that you know Fool energy, and trust to allow the karmic wheel to right itself or spin in your favor. What's the result of this? Because you have the World card in your future, and you have the King of Fire in your future. What else do you have in your future? You have pain and pleasure with card number 15 of the major arcana. Lots of major arcana and aces, 2 aces, and a 10. 2 10s with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Fire. All right, so there's fear of letting go. Pain and pleasure often accompany, this type of disillusion of a contract, whether it's a marriage, or maybe it's just someone that you've been dating. It could be a boss. Take what resonates. It's different for many of you, but right now, so it's the Devil card, more Capricorn energy, Saturnian energy. Here with pain and pleasure in this deck, oh look, we have a naked torso with 4 arms, 2 of a man, 2 of a woman. There is no devil in this deck. It is about shadow work. This is the shadow self. This is the lesson you're learning. And it goes quite well with what I was describing at the top of this reading about balancing the masculine and feminine. This is what you're doing. And there's a little bit of fear here with this Piscean water, 8 of Cups, of transport, of actually moving into that place where you're going to experience both the pain and the pleasure of this relationship, person, place, or thing. Take what resonates. You're anxious about this. There is some fear because you will be feeling both sides, the masculine and the feminine. But this is going to bring you a lot of abundance and new starts in your life if you follow this path that you're on and continue with faith. Fool card. You're going to get the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Water, especially if you drop these burdens before moving forward into experiencing fully a balanced masculine and feminine. You're going to find this experience in your shadow self. So you might be entering a phase of the dark night of the soul. No, I'm not picking that up. It's not like you haven't been there before. I mean, you're a Cancer, so you've explored your emotions many, many, many times, but maybe not in this way. And this is what the Wheel of Fortune and the World card, Saturnian, is trying to teach you. It's asking you to remain balanced, and when you do, you're going to be able to withstand this pleasure and pain in your body. Plane, transport, plane, the physical plane. I've got Mercury and Aries in my 12th house, so often I'll get channeled messages for you through the words that I misspeak. Plain. It's plain and simple. We got pain and pleasure. We have the plane. You might be traveling here with transport. And then there's the plane of existence. Here are the Queen of Pentacles. The plane of existence. Freak Like Me by Santa Gold. Love her. Yeah, this is the physical plane of existence where you maybe, because it's in the challenge, this Queen of Pentacles, you're not so experienced in. You know emotions very, very well. But walking into and really living, really truly experiencing the pleasure and pain of the plane of existence requires you to remain grounded in your body and feel it in your skin. Alaska by Maggie Rogers. I was walking through icy streams that took my breath away, moving slowly through westward water over glacial plains, and I walked off you and I walked off me. Transport. All right, bottom of the deck. Memory. 6 of Cups. Scorpionic energy. So I'm happy to see that we have some water here for you in this reading with the 8 of Cups, Ace of Water, and now the 6 of Water. Yeah, you need to walk away from this past relationship. And also, you're going to remember yourself through this shadow work that you're doing. Again, I don't think it's a major deep dive into your shadow self. I think you know your emotions very well, and with it, you are very emotionally intelligent. What the universe is asking you to do is to take that emotional intelligence and root it in your body so that you can walk forward into the physical plane self-assured, but in full energy, which is faith that everything is going to work out. My goodness, you have the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Water. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. So this is a major chapter ending. When you drop these burdens, if you drop this King of Fire, whether it's a person, place, or thing, and move forward and really fully experience life in your physical form. Two of Water, union. Yeah, coming together with yourself. Or, walking away from this King of Fire, person, place, or thing, take it what resonates. I think there's going to be a new relationship. Not only to yourself, but with somebody in the physical plane. Ace of Air. So you have 3 aces, essentially. And you have more earth energy, 5 of earth with need. Yeah, you need to go this alone. Break away from any past ideas of relationships. You might have to feel isolated, but you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to you have strength underneath. Okay. I think the messages are clear, Cancer. You got this. You're so emotionally intelligent, it's off the hook. You have been all your life, but you've been wearing that intelligence on your sleeve way too much. It's time to ground that energy, keep it yourself by really putting those emotions in your physical body. That's your challenge. Drop these burdens, this masculine fire energy, and whatever this King of Fire, person, place, or thing is in your life, you need to walk away from it with mutable water energy of the 8 of Cups. You need to experience the pain and the pleasure of existence. And then this King of Fire will come back. Or you'll return to him, person, place, or thing. Or a new relationship that's better suited for you is coming into your life. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like. Give to me as I've channeled these messages to you by leaving a comment. I would love for you to become a subscriber. And if you're interested in any various typology system outside of tarot and astrology, check my description box for finding your MBTI, for finding your Enneagram tri-type, or your human design. Here at Entpgathering, we put all these seemingly disparate typology systems together to help you better understand all the various parts of you that your masculine and your feminine experience in this physical plane. Together, so that you can be grounded, Cancer, because it's this emotional intelligence that you already have. You need to see it. You need to see it out on the table, in diagrams. And this is what Entpgathering does. I bring together all these typology systems, and they're all based on your astrology. All of them. I mean, even I have a link where you can test how neurodivergent you are, or where you might fall on the autism scale. This is the planet Uranus. I mean, how our brains work is largely determined by our star chart, our zodiacal chart. No doubt. All right, I'm going to leave it here. This has gotten a little bit too long, but I certainly have enjoyed this time with you, Cancer, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Until then, namaste.